Okay, so sparse compared to what I'm used to. So it feels strange being back in here, so back in Tassin. I haven't talked to anyone here in years. I should stop by Klaus's house to see how it's been. Hello? Hello Andreas, how are you enjoying your stay? Well enough. Perhaps my husband can provide something else to make your stay more enjoyable. Thank you, Hannah, that's very kind. You're most welcome, Mr. Mahler. Was there anything else? Yeah, because I've become a bit of a snob, have I? Sorry. Okay. Most welcome, Mr. Mahler. Was there anything else? No, thank you. Until later. Until then. Oh no, I'm blocked by a door. Killian. Meadow. Good day, Mr. Mahler. Is this the kid they were... that was in the... that was still like a small child? Nico? Ah, Master Mahler is it? Hello and welcome to the Golden Hand. I'm Nico Berger. I own this land house and run it with my wife Hannah and our son Killian. I believe my boy helped you to your room. Is it to your liking? It's lovely, thank you. Suffices. I see. We will strive to exceed your expectations during your stay. Is there anything we can do to make your stay more enjoyable? Any pillows? We have feather pillows. Yes, we can provide some for a modest price. Complain to Nico about your room. Oh, it doesn't show on the... What kind of ale? Well, it's that time. Become more noble. Very good, Mr. Mahler. When you arrived in town, one of the locals said you lived here a few years back. Yes, I worked for the Abbey as an artist. Ah, I see. You were involved in solving a murder. Out of necessity, the wrong one was being accused of the crime. A friend of mine. I heard an old widow did it, that she was a witch. She was a widow and she was not a witch. Where did you hear that? All bits and pieces that people have said here and there. Oh, it's been only 7 years? Well, it's wrong. I make no offense, Master Mahler. I just find it to be an interesting story. 2 people died. Oh, of course. Again, I meant no offense. Well, I'll leave you to your day. Until later. Until then. Samuel. Hello, Andreas. Okay. Oh, hello. Well, Otto hasn't changed. Just do it, you know it's the right thing. I don't understand why this is so hard for you. But I'm scared, it's dangerous to cross the abbot. I prefer the alternative. You don't need to do that, I understand, I'm just saying. Oh, it's the kid that was in trouble all the time. Andreas Mahler. It's good to see you again, old friend. So, you're looking well. He's my apprentice, Kaspar Ziegler from Salzburg. Okay. Good day. Ah, that answers that. I thought he might be your son. We don't grow them that fast even in Nuremberg. They grow fast enough around here. Even I just had our first little Otto, though we call him Eds. Congratulations to you both, that's wonderful news. Thank you, it's been a trial with Dad gone, but Clara and Ursula help out where they can. Sorry to hear about your father. That's life, at least he's with the Lord now, free of his aches and pains. I know Eva wrote you about my father's death, Andreas. Why didn't you write back? Sorry to interrupt, but I should be heading back. With Martin, of course. Martin Bauer, can't you tell? Yeah. Oh, it's fine. It's been 7 years and I was so much smaller then. Also, no beard. Ah. You've grown. It's been known to happen with children. Ha! As a man says I love whiling away the hours in the meadow, I had a lot to attend to. But I'll see you later at the meeting area. Andreas, until then, later. Until then. Last time I saw Martin was in this meadow. Those sneezing seemed to hate being here. And his mother cat said that he always sneezed when he was in the meadow. Strange. More allergies? Strange, or are you just confused? I know what I saw. Are you sure? Do you see you, Martin? Pain in my ass. Is something happening in town? Picked an interesting time to visit. Come by the town commons in a while. I think you'll be interested to hear what I have to say. I'll consider it, thanks. Tell him to come too, he's been tracking his feet. Until later. Okay, this is the small one. You need to count. Is the meal still going strong? Pet 5 animals. Well, they're the same animals. Not different. His child, his child, whatever he's using are still here. Okay. I believe he used some sort of chalk. Andreas, I heard you were back in Tussin. God bless you. God bless you, Father Thomas. Good to see you again. I would hope that in many years since you were with us in Testing, attending Mass has become a habit. And I assure Master Mahler isn't staying through Sunday. Hopefully the visit will be less eventful than your last. That thing has enough going on as it is. We have a bonfire of St. John's Eve tomorrow. Night of people get up all sort of mischief. Midsummer Day. Aha! And then it's my job to hear their confessions in the days that follow. Not to mention the grumbling the peasants are making. Let's just talk, brother. No need to scare our guests with such thing. I'm sure if there is trouble, Master Mahler will be first to stick his nose in it. Why are you always such an asshole? I have no appreciation for how privileged your life is. It's easy enough for you to come and go. You don't have to live with the consequences. I would have been better for everyone if you had simply allowed Brother Piero to die. After all, he only had a few years left anyway. The buffoon and coward who hides behind his habit. Friend, there's no need for such ire. I forgive me, Father, though my passions get the better of me. Besides, that's not even why I came down here. Actually, I came to speak on you on the effort's behalf, Andreas. Father Gernot would like to invite you to come to the library tomorrow morning if you're interested in purchasing some of our books. David just had me run off and now he wants me back. I got no mind of the Father Abbot, I just do what he asks. The library is not quite ready yet as it does not see much use. You could come by tomorrow morning. Mother Illuminata can show you what's available. Mother Illuminata now. Yes, his mother Cecilia passed a few years ago. Aww. How did she die? Peacefully in her sleep. So tomorrow morning? Alright. I'm sure he'll be overjoyed. And Andreas, I apologize for my harsh words before. I was rash. Brother Pierre was pious man and a skilled artist. We miss him. I appreciate you saying that. Okay? Excellent. I'm so glad you two were able to work things out. I think he's lying. Oh, Father Dom, do you have a moment to speak inside the church? I think so. Why? A private matter. Oh, of course, of course. Tomorrow, God bless you, Andreas. Our Lady of the Labyrinth. Okay. Trucker house. This hasn't changed. Okay. Is there anybody here? Oh. Magdalene. Bah. Klaus. Andreas. Sorry, Klaus. I know it's been a long time. Seven years and nothing from my friend Andreas. First birth, then married just after Magdalene was born. Oh, my wife always thought highly of you. I can't believe you didn't write back after I told you they had passed. I didn't know what to say. I should have written. Yes, you should have. Too late for that now, though. Boo. The boo-boo. Oh, hello. She likes you. Your business seems to have grown. What are you printing? 12 articles. They were originally written by Swabian peasants who were demanding changes from their lords. Freedom from serfdom, freedom to hunt and use the woods as God intended, freedom from compulsory labor. Abolition of the inheritance tax, fair appraisal of rent, the return of property to common use and ownership. Bavaria is in Swabia. Reform Dutch in the southern order. What? Comprehensive as value for the peasants of Tassing. One question I have is, are these are probably like historically accurate and not changed to fit the game? So cool. The laws may not be just, but they are the laws. I hear the people of Tassing themselves imperial. Okay. Yes, I may come, I may not. The abbot has been squeezing the peasants for years. Now he's squeezing the townsfolk and we're pushing back. The cause is righteous, Andreas. If you haven't seen the Goethners lately, you should visit them. And you print these? Yes, why? Well, I didn't think he could read. He can't, but just about everyone else in town can. Okay. He speaks, I print. Just trying to do my part, I suppose. I'm sorry, I'm still not in the mood for this late reunion. Come back for dinner tomorrow. You should go on. You should go on to the comments, hear what Otto has to say. It's worth hearing. You'll be good. Gab. I missed it. Oh man. Oh, I'm in there. Still town commons. Ah, just as where I was supposed to be. So many people. Everyone listen. We all know why we're here. Nothing I'm going to say will be a surprise. Nothing I'm going to say hasn't already been spoken behind closed doors. Respect to your name person. Nothing I'm going to say is untruthful, so it's time we started saying it openly. Year after year the Abbey has found new ways to tax the peasants. Piece by piece the Abbey has taken away our rights to use God's forests to support our families. Law after law gets heaped upon us, restriction on how we can pay rent. Limits on whether we can move, who we can wed. Now the death tax, which once claimed only our best animal and garment, takes half our estate. Death tax? No consideration for widows, no consideration for children. What about the town council, the rat house? Okay. Rat house. It's not rat house. That is a sign that the Emperor wishes to share his power to listen to our grievances. You have a good heart, Ulrich. You always want to see the best in people. But no. Council is a way for the abbot to divide us, to pit the favored few against the many. This is not charity, no, only greed and desperation drive Father Gurnall. You didn't think that if the abbot could, he'd steal a dead man's soul from heaven itself. And when we protested, what did Father Gurno do? He locked the shrine of Saint Moritz. He would allow the people of this town, the farmers of this land, to pray before the relic. Now when we most need the intercession of our saint, the abbot has shut us out. Father Gurno's actions aren't just, they are not Christian. We've endured this abuse for too long. It's time we let the abbot know we won't take it anymore. Too right. Here. Yes. This has to stop. Let's fix this. Stop, this is foolish. Soldiers are already patrolling nearby towns. If you push against the abbey, you'll incur the Duke's wrath. You could get the town razed and everyone killed. And that's right, the Duke is a powerful force in Bavaria. You're playing a dangerous game, Otto. You lot are no match for trained soldiers. If you don't relent, you'll be ground into the dust like the Swabian peasants. If you don't grind you up instead, then hard. Already soldiers abound. Outside. Okay, don't be shy. Speak up if you have cause. We won't be over until the peasants of Salzburg were able to take the city and have their cause heard. If the people can't get the Archbishop of Salzburg to listen to them, then we can do the same with the abbot. Mr. Andres, do you think my family in Salzburg is alright? Seeing losses will minimum their criminal fine. I know maybe we should go to Salzburg after this. Enough is enough, we can't stand by while the abbot continues treating us poorly. People all over Swabia are taking back their God-given rights, why shouldn't we do the same? Righteous cause, nothing from the way to serve God. Well spoken, Martin. Everyone now to consider what he said. Martin has proved independent the last few years. But if the word of man can't persuade you, perhaps a sign from a greater power will. David may have locked us out of our saint shrine, but God has shown me that he is with us. I think that's all I should say for now. Thank you all for coming. Okay. Good day, Andreas. Oh, it's been too long. Lovely to see you. Yiv. Hello, Andreas. I'm surprised to see you after our long absence from Tassie. At this rate, we thought we'd never see you again. Thanks to our pioneer people. An odd time to visit. In the middle of strange season. You found the gardeners. The speech was very rousing, although I swear they get better each time. If the Duke gets word of this, the town could suffer. Past the point of caring, Mahler. If you were in our position, you'd understand that. You're right, it's not my place to judge, I'm just concerned. It's appreciable, we know the risks. Do you really see a sign from God? That is why many people hate the abbot. Yes, Andreas, I swear. Come talk to me later, I'll tell you what I can, alright? Anyway, Andreas, you and yours should come by the house for supper. He means my apprentice? Okay? I'd be delighted to have you. Sounds wonderful, I'll be there. Go to gardeners. Isn't it like town commons? Yeah, just go down to the bowers. Or from here. Oh, you're old. Andreas, you're back in testing. You did one came out from Brother Piero. Oh yes, Brother Piero, what a talented color. I'm sorry, Andreas. he was a sweet old man. I talk to him sometimes on my breakups at the Abbey. My breaks up at the Abbey. I'm surprised Pira Ferenc didn't give you an earful. Oh, didn't you hear? Ferenc isn't prior anymore. Now this isn't gossip, mind you, just honest truth. After the abbot found out about Ferenc's black arts, he removed the poor man from the position. Matthew's prior now, still strict but a bit quieter about it. Matthew, he's the one with the glasses. Ah, yes, this guy. Short glass on it. True, you wouldn't think piety could be uncommon in Abbey, but with Father Gurno. Why are you with the peasants? Well, of course, Gurno has been running them into the ground. With that, we can't even use the forest anymore. Many of us used to be able to go fishing in there, not anymore. How are you going to take this? Well, I don't know, don't ask me, I'm not leading the thing. But I trust in Otto and the peasants to do. Peasants do too. Okay. Well placed. Pray for us, will you? We could use the St. Maurice help right now. Say, Andreas, how's the married life been treating you? After you left here and returned to Nuremberg, I take you were married. Marriage is illegal with one to become a recognized master craftsman. Really? Okay. Ah, yes, of course. These obligations seldom reach a small town like ours. I imagine it would apply to me as well if I got far enough. I hope the married life has treated you well. I still have not found anyone. I fear it's never going to happen. Has a signal impression caught your eye? Well, when I was in Innsbruck a few years ago, I saw a pretty girl at the market selling painted pots. Think about her sometime, maybe more than Christian. Maybe more than is Christian. We need to go back to Innsbruck and find that pretty good. You need to go back to Innsbruck? Really? Life is too short to spend dreaming about the lives you could have, trust me. You seem to feel strongly about this, Andreas. This sounds foolish, juvenile, you might say. I may not have found. Not that it isn't about me, it's about you. But if I ever had the chance to get back to Innsbruck, maybe even convince Indris to find his sweetheart. There's something to look forward to, after all. I thank you, Andres, you're a man of inspiration. A pleasure, until later, Andres. Until then. Cool. Hello again, Andreas. We're about to sit down for supper. Care to join? It would be my pleasure. Planning to have everyone back together again, if only briefly. Keep an eye on that boy of yours, Andreas. See that he minds how much he takes. Okay. Young boys eat too goddamn much. Peter, stop that. Andreas is our guest. Why don't you lead us in grace? Fine. First in many years, please not Honestly, Andres, why are we only ones with the bread? Yeah. Andres, so good to have you at our table again. And with another guest, this young man, your assistant. Casper, yes, he's my apprentice. Ah, that would explain why I saw him writing in that little journal. Remember you did the same thing when you lived here. Do you still draw in your journal, Andreas? Been trying to spend more time on the line, it has been Mom said you knew a lot about the proper names for birds and trees and things. Cough cough. You had the time. We told all of them this thing based on the one exception he said from a fucking wine. I of him that he's only just got here. What the fate's been testing in these fears? Oh, there's actually she wasn't just coughing to be quiet, okay. College is testing us with another hot season, I'm afraid. It's one way to say it, but I'm being miserable as shit all around. Maybe you should be resting, Grandpa. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna do it sitting up at my own goddamn table. The whole family's been ill, Andreas, Peter, his father, and Ursula with an og. You? And me, well, I was chugging out bed a year ago now. Thank you, Andre. It was some time ago, but monstrous things linger. It was monstrous. Don't think about it, just keep the conversation going. Yeah. You're already thinking about it. I want it just for a while. Seems already not seen on testing any longer. Just why it's time for us to take matters into our own hands. We're eating at the table after everything goes right. Please, can we not talk about this now? Fresh potash. You was married while you were away, Andreas. Really? To whom? To me, Andreas. Why else do you think I'm here? Oh, I thought you were just visiting. I know, I'm here for good. Couple spring, but I'm still not used to being married. I'm happy for you. Thanks, Andreas. It's been our blessing in the dark season. Which will end soon to come, I hope. What? I don't get it. Do you? Oh, forget it, what have you been up to, Andreas? What should I say? My life seems so far from this now. Don't leave them waiting. Can't think of anything. I think you're rude if you don't say something. Foreign patrons are fussy and I've spent a fortune trying to keep my inks wet and kind of traveling. Opa. Tears and tears of your charm city life. Maybe you should excuse yourself and rest, you're sick. I'm still hungry. Never mind. Maybe nobody else gets any prepared much sooner than me. Stop. Get back to him. Goddamn guests. Okay. So we all have work to get back to, don't we? Good. Time to get back to it, Andreas. We'll see you and your boy later. My apologies, we don't mean to overstay. So, He's just in bad mood. He doesn't want to see you again. Yes, thank you for coming, Andreas. Will you be staying at St. John's Eve? I'm not sure yet. Alright, maybe we'll see you later. Until then. Go to sleep. Where the hell was the grave for Piero? The sin of Saul. There is one of these right now in the Old Testament souls rejected from the kingship after disobeying the prophet Samuel's instruction. Master, did you hear that? Like someone's crying out. I think Sister Emily, she's a mystic. She may be having one of her visions. Sister Emily, are you alright? The Philistines, this is the hand of God. Compline. Music hour corresponding to 8 p.m. One of the little hours of prayer. The monks and nuns retired to their dormitory shortly afterwards. So, compline right now. No. She passed out? Wait. Okay. Hello. It's the artist, Andreas. You remember me? Yes, you were here when the Baron was killed. You've changed. Hopefully for the better. God knows. Thought he reveals and hides his will. He always knows our inner heart, even if we do not know it ourselves. So his father Thomas were here. Would you like Casper to go get him? If he could, yes. His house is just around the corner. Run and get Father Thomas. Yes, Master Andreas. Your son? My apprentice. He seems eager to please you. He is quite enthusiastic, yeah. I have little knowledge of the workings of masters and apprentices. Oh, she walks back. My word is one of spirit coupled from the march to life and death. I see here a world turning from this little window, but they are mercifully small glimpses. Mercifully? You chose a difficult life? The life is not difficult, but the choice was. My life belongs to God, and its trials are mine to endure in this cell. Your world is the world of normal lives and normal thoughts. It can be difficult to hear the divine, much less make sense of it. I have no will to be part of that world. I strive to have no will at all, but to subordinate myself to the will of God. When my will is His will, He graces me with visions, confusing though they may be. To join your will to be intimate with Jesus has taught you your weapon. It must be frustrating. So this is from Bible. Join your will to be okay. Okay, must be frustrating. Surely it could be interpreted with scripture. You can't really want you to understand them. Understanding is a trial, Andreas. And what God wants for me is to strive and striving to understand a different, deeper mystery. Not my place to question His will, but to contemplate the revelation I received with the help of Father Thomas. See, what is that hole in the ground? Her grave? That seems macabre. I dug it before Father Thomas read me my funeral rites before I was enclosed here. I dig a little more in it each day. Most people find it shocking, but this is my devotion, my vocation. Once someone finds their calling, they must answer it fully. What if the calling is wrong? I wish I could give a helpful answer, but I don't know. I thought this was my calling even before I could admit it to myself. Is your calling in question, Andreas? Is your life? Both, I think. Most my love. My love for art, love for family, love for anything. The last 7 years have been hard. It was all too much for me. Don't lose hope, Andreas. The human heart is no small thing. It can hold so much. Thank God. Thank you, Cindy Casper. She asked for you. Are you alright, Sister Emily? Yes, Father, I may have had another vision. I remember little of it. Master Molly and his apprentice heard nothing specific. That is unfortunate, but I am glad you are alright. Andreas, Casper, could you excuse us? We appreciate your help, but I must tend to her now in the church. Tend to her now in church. Good evening. God bless you both. Mr. Ellis, I'm confused. What did that all mean? I'm not sure, but the last time I heard Sister Emily have a vision, it was just before the Baron was murdered. What do you think? Could Sister Emily be receiving warnings? Okay. But if there's another murder. If that happens, I may revise my opinion. Let's retire for the evening. The person I use time in almost all of the abyss cooking maybe because it grows so easily here. Remember the time? Oh, he's gone. Owls! Okay, let's go upstairs. It's much more comfortable. Nico is good as his word. Nico is as good as his word. So, oh, okay. Can reach. I should get some rest though. Okay. Go to sleep. Holy crap, you sleep like a log. And for long. Did you drop this, Casper? Oh, I don't think so, Master. Aha! Looks beautiful, Master Andreas. Did you write that? You were warned. Warned, what does that mean? Do not ever return here. What about what? leg of the murderer. Yes, but it's complicated. Let's just head to the library, Casper. Alright, Master. So, Master Mahler. Gillian. Good day, Mr. Mahler. Nico. Hello, Andreas. Samuel. Hello, Andreas. Polishing wood and sword. Let's check the meal. Paul. Hello, Master Mahler. Hello, Paul. Meet Casper, my assistant. Hello. Do you work with Master Mahler? Have you done real art? I guess. You know, sketches of testing while we're here. All art created from the artist's heart is a real art. Alright, you were the kid that draw on the ruins. And he paints or canvases to be an artist. You think so? Sure, yeah, but your dad just didn't approve it. Where's your art going? Shh. Still not where Dad can hear. Oh, right. How's the art going? Haha, I've been practicing a lot more. Klaus even showed me a big book full of prints. He said they use a technique called wood cutting. Have you ever done wood cutting, Master Mahler? No, I spent most of the time learning the finer techniques of oil painting. I wish Dad would change his mind about art. Maybe one day, Paul, you never know. I hope so. Let's get back to helping my dad. See you later, Mr. Mahler. See you, Casper. Until then. Good morning, Master Millerin. Mistress Millerin. Good morning, Mr. Mahler. My husband has been talking about your arrival. We're pleased you've done so well for yourself. Thank you, the meal's been doing well. The meal's been relentlessly to keep it in good condition. He's very proud of it. It's unique in these parts, inspired by the designs used in the north. So it's very profitable too, and that's important to Lenhart. Who is this young man? Casper, my apprentice. Hello, mistress. Oh, you must meet my darling boy. He would like to meet someone his age pursuing art. That's not what Lenhart can see. That's very good to hear. Paul does not have many friends with similar interests. They are not easy to come by. He does not have many friends in general. Then we will figure something out. Only if you were also 13. Mr. Mahler, please do not be inappropriate. Lenhart will not take it well. Go back to work until later, Mr. Mahler. Well, I didn't mean to, like, get on with her. Maybe she would like to paint as well. Not finger paints. Andreas, welcome back to Tassing. How's the meal? Sturdy as ever, just like you. Just like me, you look well. Not stuck with the gardeners this time, eh? Didn't want to burden them. Yeah, whatever you say, you have such a curious fascination with the peasants. Probably because you don't have to deal with them as often as the rest of us. Anyway, you should come by sometime. I'm sure we'll have a lot to discuss. Good day, Andreas. Okay, whatever. Didn't like you then, don't like you now. Fuckers. Let's see if I go here, this doesn't change. The downswell can't even gather sticks without a fee. You're standing collection of wildflowers, they all grow so plentifully in the meadow. Oh, you can go to that boat's house now from here, okay. Guy, not Guy, Andreas? Brother Guy, what are you doing out here? Father Gurno asked me to inform the townsfolk that the shrine is closed. Whatever for? Father Abbot has ordered that we bring the hand into the church. The pilgrims are still welcome to come in and visit the relic, but it's off limits to the townsfolk. Why? The Abbot has had enough of the peasants and townsfolk rebelling against the Abbey. He is their rightful lord, and the Abbot has been more than generous, but he will not let his 12 articles trivial pass. The Abbot refused to leave the relic at the risk of destruction. The hand of St. Maurice is the only thing keeping the Abbey open. Don't be a fool, Marlon. Without the Abbot, the shrine can't be kept in good condition, and it would be looted. The Abbot is trying to protect the relic, nothing more. No one says that the hand of St. Maurice guy. The Abbot is a cruel man, you know better. The peasants complains. Father Abbot has done all he can until the peasants can see reason the relic will remain in the church. Ridiculous and cruel, brother guy, even for the Abbot. I'll do my duty as my voice and my lord commands me, Andres. Well, I really don't think your lord commands you to do this, okay? Eh, whatever else is new. Oh, library. You. God bless you, Brother Prior. Not Prior Master Marlin, not anymore. Not after you eviscerated my reputation to the Archdeacon. You let Kearsarge, Father Gurno removed me from my position and appointed Brother Matthew Prior. That wasn't my intention. Do you even think the consequences your actions will have on others? Yes, of course, but I can't foresee everything. Well, this is one of your consequences. Are you pleased with yourself? Well, you were a bit off-putting. Carrying the same with me for 7 years. Feeling shame for losing the Abbot's respect, losing my position, feeling guilt for hating you. I can forgive you, I must forgive you. Otherwise I would be turning my back on Christ. I'm responsible for my own actions. My anger at you was misplaced. I forgive you. I'm glad you were able to relieve yourself of this burden. The burden is not quite lifted. Speaking the words helps, but healing will take time. Of course, God be with you, Brother Ferenc. You guys will, Mr. Mahler. Well... Rudiger. Oh, you and Matthew are where? See you again. How had things been you in Nuremberg? I've actually been in London recently. It's wonderful though. Okay. Well, it's good to see you in any case. Forgive me for asking, but how did you find the music in London? Lovely. King Henry is an avid supporter of musicians and plays a number of instruments himself. Oh, interesting. I knew he was a defender of the church, but I did not realize he was a musician as well. I love our music, of course, but I'm interested in what is being created across Christendom. I suppose you came to pay all your respect to Brother Piero. I'm sorry, Andreas. He was a wonderful man and a faithful servant of Christ. He was a friend and a teacher. Well, despite the occasion, it is good to see you again. God bless you, Andreas. Matthew. Mr. Mahler. Ah, Brother Matthew, how you been? Matthew now, since Brother Ferenc was removed from position. Prior Matthew. Believe the court was your testimony to the Archdeacon about Brother Ferenc's occult interest. Oh no, that really wasn't my intention. Intention or not, that was the result. Otherwise, I am well, thank you. I will not bother you with questions about your life and career. It is clear you have done well for yourself. Of course, I am sorry about Brother Piero. I know you work closely in the scriptorium. He is missed by us all. Yes, I had returned in time to see him. I'm sorry, Lord willing, we all will see each other again someday. Now, if you will excuse me, I must return to my duties. God bless you, Andreas. No. Both ways go here. Hey, dog, you are still living and kicking. Hello, who is this? It's Andreas, brother, Andreas Mahler. Oh? Oh, Andreas, the funny young artist from Nuremberg. Not quite so young anymore, brother. No, you are still young. When you were last here, I thought I was old. I was wrong. Now I feel the true measure of years on the bones. Like the waves of the White Sea on the cliffs of Port Kragen, time has worn me down. But enough of that. How have you been, Andreas? I have been well, thank you. I'm glad to hear it. See more ease now than when I was last here. Do I? What was that bang? It may be so. I may have been working in the scriptorium beyond the limits of this body. I painted my joints and strengthened my brotherly love for glory. The scriptorium took my sight and the use of my hands, but when it closed, it also took the pain from my heart. The abbot is content to let me serve the Lord through prayer and contemplation. It also contents me. I'm sorry, Andreas, but I must rest now. It's good to hear your voice at Curacao again. God bless you. God bless you, brother Adoc. Scriptorium, okay. This is Dana Library. The scriptorium fell into disrepair quickly after Father Karen closed the library. Or is it Idana or is it Zdana? Hello, Sister Zdana. You look like a real artist now. I'm impressed. You must be living like a lord. If I will burn every problem, I have no time for my own art. How dreadful, at least you can get mud on your shoes from beyond single courtyard. Why don't you like living at Curacao, sisters? like you, Andreas. I never chose this life. My family couldn't marry me off to anyone on higher rank, so they donated to the abbey. The amount was substantial enough for the abbey to take me as a nun. I was forced to take the habit. Well, I loved my life before Kirsa. At least you chose your vocation. I was shoved into mine and forgotten. And here you are, muttering as though you aren't the most successful person in testing right now. I'm lucky to have a life of you do, Andrea and Molly. You men can become whatever you like. Yeah, that's... While I, a woman of noble birth, is forever stuck to sit with crones and old men. I've accepted a lot of past years, but I can't ever be as perfect as Illuminata. Still, it's better than it was. I should remember my duties. Thank you for speaking with me, Andreas Moller. Until later, Sister Dana. Hello, girl. God bless you, Andreas. It's been too long. I know Father Abbott made it clear you were not to return when you left, but we had hoped to hear from you. Yes, my apologies. You're right, of course. Good to see you again. God bless you, Mother Superior. God bless you, young Casper. Mr. Moller. Sister Dana. Very sorry you had to see in such a state. It is very little used these days. What happened? To Baron Rothvogel's murder, we had fewer and fewer wealthy patrons. The small number that held out lost interest. It's easier to commission new work from the guild to St. Louis or individual masters in big cities like Nuremberg. Scriptorium or library open. Most of the books here have been suffering of neglect. After Mother Cecilia's death, neither I nor Sister Dana had the time to maintain our inventory. I'm not happy about it and you are, but the late brother was right, only heaven is unchanging. Now all that remains are books for the sale to the interested party, and the death that Father Gurno has entrusted to me. And Sister Dana, of course. Well, I'm eager to look through your inventory. Mr. Andreas, maybe you could find that book of Magdalene, something that's not in print yet. Excellent idea, Casper. Parzival. Perhaps Klaus, but no object to this romance given if it is Christian virtues. This is really retelling of the other Parzival, teams of lives you will prominent tale. The German is a little dated, but I'm sure she'll figure it out with Klaus's help. Who knows, maybe it will inspire her imagination. Latin translation of some of Origen's homilies. Also, it looks like it's partially burned. Origen, from first century as ascetic and theology, but no physics. Okay. Not a great gift for a young. Wait. It's the same bookhand as the notes I found when the Baron was murdered. of this is responsible for writing the notes. I need to ask Illuminato about this. Whoa. Bruh. Plot thickens. A copy of Jacobus de Voragin's Golden Legend. Every good Christian should know the legends of the saints. The legend is simple enough that she should be able to read it before long. Richard de Bruce Philobibelon. Why are there words I don't know how to pronounce? 13th century English priest and later bishop of Durham, Richard de Bury was one of the first private book collectors and he is best known for Philobibelon, which prescribed the care of his collection. Okay. Maybe this is where Illuminati and Cecilia learned about their tricks. Certainly a good book for Printer's daughter. Cool. Albert Magnus de Animalibus is ostensibly a bestiary, but it contains so much more knowledge on a variety of topics that could inspire interest in animals and the natural world. Beautiful illustrations as well. Okay, you are going down good. Don't see anything else I can interact with anymore. Have you decided any books to purchase? Yes, just one. One? Why can't I purchase all of these? Certainly, given your love of nature, you already know all of the information contained inside. Perhaps this will be for Klaus Trucker's daughter, Magdalene. Delaney may pose a challenge for her, but I'm sure with persistence she can overcome it. Anything else you need? Yes, Mother Illuminati. What do you know about this book? I don't know anything. This is the first time I've seen it. Where did you find it? I see it in one of the lower shelves. I don't think it's in our catalog. It's burned around the edges. Why? How can I find out where it came from? Who wrote it? It's not in our catalog, I'm afraid. I don't know whom you could ask. If it was a recent edition, the only people who would know are Mother Cecilia and Father Matthias. That's a shame, because whoever scribed this book wrote the letters I found while investigating the parents' murder. The ones to find book hand from the Adoc told me about them. Perhaps he knows something about this book. He's been here longer than any of us. Why would the person who wrote the letters have scribed a book in our library? Scribed a book, you know? Well, that's the question. Whoever did it is the thread puller. Huh? Someone who was manipulating people at Kiersa and Tessing, pulling the threads to provoke someone into killing the Baron. I thought that old widow killed the Baron. She did, but the Baron was lured to the chapter house by someone who knew Kiersa and Tessing's secrets. Well, I'm afraid we can't be of any more help to you determining the book's provenance. Wait! I can't be so sure she killed it. I mean, killed him. I mean, I only provided evidence, and the Archbishop made the choice. Well, I'm afraid we can't be any more of help to you in determining the book's provenance. However, as it is not in catalog and it's already damaged, I doubt Father Abbot would mind if you kept it. Excellent, thank you. I'm glad someone bothered to save us from the flames. Food. Eat with the truckers. Okay. Out. Thanks. Well, that's it. Okay. Adog is not here anymore. Of course not. Talk with him. Refactory commercial solar. Yeah, I have to go to trucker. Why did you zoom up there? As if there's something up here? Well, nothing else to talk with you, fine. Can I talk with you or something? Bless you. Oh, I could never get in here when I was younger. You're right. Yes. Spinnings of the Virgin Mary is quite hard. Spinning for the church. Oh, okay. Whatever. You're back, good. Almost ready to sit down to eat. Would you and Casper get a turn? Of course, thank you, Klaus. Welcome back, Andres, Caspar. Andres, these are my friends, Benjamin and Rachel Sommerfeld. They're on their way back to Prague. Good day. Hello, excuse me for not getting up, it's a bit difficult. Of course, I understand. It's nice to meet you both. Hello. Hello. Sound like a real word, Klaus. She'll learn more of them every day. She'll be reading before long. That's wonderful. Thank you to the gift that I've brought her. Oh? Book from the Abbey Library. Is it for her or for you? It's her, I swear. Magnus, Damian, Andres. She's only 2 years old. You can't read it until she's ready. I'm sure she'll learn quickly in Printer's house. Thank you for this. Thanks for this. It's a nice thought. We should probably break before we eat, assuming the Sommerfelds don't mind. I like how his font is different, and it's like worn out a bit. Though we are accustomed to being guests at Christian's home. Thank you for asking, Klaus. Alright, I'll lead the prayer then. Bless us all, I think it's okay. Amen. Klaus, thank you again for letting us stay here. It's been such a long trip. Oh. Is it time? No, I'm fine, I think. I'm just sore everywhere. Oof. Anyway, we'd hoped to get some weeks ago, but the fighting has made it slow progress from Bethel. You're home in Prague? That is only on the way to Prague. We'd rather not get caught up in the battles between the Swabian League and the peasants, so we take the strange route. Swabian League was a military group maintained by the three imperial cities of the Holy Roman Empire. Members included nobles, knights and hired or retained mercenaries. Ah! We were in Basel to do some business, but we didn't want to overstay our welcome. So bad for Jews there. So say we've gone back and forth enough on Jews in Basel that it's best not to feel too comfortable. We felt comfortable enough with our host, but Benjamin is right, we couldn't stay long. Join the printer Johann Froben. How would I not be? He turned Basel into a bright Swiss printer and he has incredible artists working for him. All true, we certainly don't mind that he publishes books in Hebrew. That's why we visited. Benjamin and I are creating a Hebrew tie for him. It turns out that when your town banished all the Jews, you have more difficult time finding Jews to work for you. Who could have guessed? I just wished it hadn't taken us so long to get home. We have so far to go still. It's lucky time for me though. Now I have 2 printers and a master artist at my dinner table. Sure, it isn't all misfortune. Teddy? Oh yes, thank you, and a future printer and baby printer to be. Tassing has seen many artists under one roof in a while. It's amazing to see new techniques, new type, new styles are being developed every year. Benjamin is trying to create more readable script for Yiddish. We had typeface for Hebrew, but it would be nice to have something separate for Yiddish. Yes, exactly, spoken like man who understands the value of legibility. We expect our rabbis and the boys in the yeshiva to read Hebrew in the standard type, but it's difficult for others. I like our writing to be more accessible, especially to those who only read Yiddish. Yes, something like this. I'll be sure to send you some samples when I'm finished, Klaus. Good, I'd like the... Oof. Uh-oh. Yes, I'm fine. Klaus, what are you working on? I need to get ready to sell to travel. I need to get ready to sell to travelers as the passes open, but lately I've been bringing the 12 articles for the town. 12 articles. Thanks to Father Thomas, everyone in town can read at least well enough to make it through the sheet. It's got a lot of people talking and a lot are coming over Toto's way of thinking. Well, you heard him yourself, Andreas. What do you think of what's happening in Tassing? I think David is in a difficult position and he's trying to find a way through it. Well, can he find a way through that isn't on backs of every farmer in this town? They've been dealing with these tax deferrals for years, now they can't even use the forest. The owner must be able to appeal to some higher authority for aid. Duke of Bavaria? Try to sit down with Tattoo and work something out. Just try to reason with him, the abbot won't listen. Leftovers, dude! Eat all! We're sympathetic to what's happening here. We saw it through the Swabia peasants are suffering. It's true, but I worry about what will happen in Tassing. I'm fine. Peasants are no match for the soldiers of the Swabian League. What is the Swabian League? Swabian ability meant to keep peace in the empire. Through primary and Arya state give the lying name governance, and where they make the desert they call it peace. My wife reads surprising amount of Roman history. So rabbis want to let me read scriptures, so what do you expect me to do in a heart full of books? I know that Otto and the peasants are taking risks, but I believe Otto will keep things peaceful. Anyway, it's not the Swabian League we have to worry about, but the soldiers of the Duke of Bavaria. Bavaria. The Prince Bishop has the church's authority, but the Duke's lands surround Tessing and Kirsau. In trying some I missed most of your orders. So much time passed when I finally heard about Bert and Mary. I'm sorry. Ow. Oh, this is it? This is it? And I was afraid we can't travel now. This is all my fault. We should have left earlier. No pension, but be quiet. I don't care. I need help. Yes, we need a midwife. Is there one who would accept Rachel? Tessing's midwife? Could you get her? Klaus? Yes, I should go get her. Agnes has delivered every child in Tessing as long as I can remember. She'll never turn any woman away. Thank you, Klaus. You're a mensch. Now with the thanks, get me the midwife. Anyway, you're forgiven, Casper. It was good to have you over, but both of you have to leave. Thank you, Klaus. Good luck, Rachel. Thank you, I'll need it. I'll go fetch Agnes. Thank you for joining us, Andreas. Why didn't I go fetch? I'm younger than he. Oh, I almost forgot, you should go see the bonfire preparation in the town commons. You missed them on your last visit. I'm going! Thank you guys, we'll be going. Take care. Preparing the bonfire. But she comes to see transference of John's Eve. St. John's Eve. Oh, common sister. I don't have any other place to visit. No reason to visit as of yet, though. Oh, mystical spirit, that's what it meant. So, concept of the Christian mysticism. Okay. Well, let's go to town commons then. Anything new here? House construction is going smoothly. I wonder if they'll finish it before winter. talk to them? Is that a bed or a autopsy table? He's a doctor though. You. Oh, there's nobody here. By a lit candle in empty home. By an open window. That's a fire hazard. Melbourne Bakery. God bless you, Andreas. God bless you, Ulrich. How have you been? Tolle has been kinder to me than the peasants. Kinder. These are difficult times. They could use your help. My help? How? Talk to Abbott. He may respect your opinion more than mine or the peasants. I would have hoped he could see that his behavior is not Christian, but something clouding his judgment. I'm not exactly in Father Gurnow's good graces. I doubt he would listen to anything I had to say. We must try and rest. These men are fair and hard-working, but they've been pushed down too long. They're becoming desperate, and desperate men can't forget their faith and turn to violence. Violence is the only language of it understands. When a man can't keep his family fed, he can only keep the pain inside for so long. Make no mistake, the peasants hold Father Gurno responsible for their lot. There is fire in their heart, we must pray for rain. I will do what I can. Great. God bless you, Andreas. Thankful you returned of testing after so long. We prayed so fondly of your after you left. Though it doesn't seem to have done much. Oh, that's right. You weren't at those speeds earlier. You heard of those? Yes, testing peasants are struggling and now even. I skipped it really. I worry about my husband. He's getting too involved with the whole business. What Geno is doing in testing is wrong and Tour is standing up to him. You disagree with Ulrich? Yes, I do. I'm my husband, but sometimes I worry that he focuses too intently onto details. He does not see that he may be both prudent and Christian. Afraid that I am not acting selfishly, but the Abbott's taxes have affected us too. What about Anna's future? Ulrich has been offering credit to Peter for years, which I've accepted, but now I bake so much bread a week before we go hungry ourselves. Can we talk to him, Andreas? I spoke with him earlier, he said those reporting peasants. Oh yes, that does sound like him. I suppose I'll take it up with him over supper again. God bless you, Andreas. Everyone seems to be working hard for the bonfire tonight. The commons look festive, decorated like it. Look at all the flowers, Mason, and the bonfire is huge. How's the fire coming? Those logs work out alright for you, Wintris? Coming along as expected. Alright everyone, after the bonfire tonight we celebrate as usual. We'll gather in the woods and the women will collect herbs and traditional as tradition demands. The abbot has forbidden harvesting in the forest. Please, for everyone's sake, reconsider your actions. Thank you, Father, but the abbot's order goes against the God's law. The forest belongs to us all and to all of us, as do all of its game and fowl and fish. Cannot claim ownership of that which the Lord gave us to hold in common. No, I'm sorry, Father, we'll proceed as planned. Testing has never let anything get in the way of St. John's customs as long as I can remember. We won't start now. Remember, tomorrow I will show you proof that as sure as the sun turns around on the earth, gods and all saints are with us. God and his saints are with us. Voislaw, good day, Andreas. Hello, Brother Voislaw. I'm upset at those announcements. Is everything alright? To's becoming more aggressive in his defiance of the abbot. Father Gerner will not take this news well. How could Abbot stop them? He can't exactly chase them all out of the woods himself. Father Abbot knows force is not the only way to get people to behave. How do you think he came to this position? Fair point, boys. The Abbot's so angry about it. We just hear Father Thomas Andreas, the Abbot declared the woods off limits. Why? Because he's greedy bitch? Anyway, it's not for me to say. I'm sure the Abbot will tell you more. Send me with an invitation for you to dine with him tonight. I'm sure the Father will want to discuss the situation over supper. I suppose I can attend. Is the invitation extended to Casper as well? I'm sorry, Andreas, but Father Abbot has asked you to come to his house alone. Phew! Please tell Abbot I'll see him this evening. Well, I guess I'll see what all the fuss is about. I'll meet you back at the Golden Head after dinner, alright? Can I set up the festival decoration while you are at the Abbot? Yes, but be back before sundown, alright? Yes, thank you, Master. I'll see you later. Oh, great. Thanks. Hang on, is it? Yeah, it's Abbott's house is this one. God bless you, Andreas. Glad to see you received my invitation. Are you ready to eat? Yes. Good. Thank you for coming to dinner. I thought you didn't want to see me at Kirsa again, Father. What changed? Yes, well, the Lord calls us to forgiveness, even when that might be difficult. It's high time we reconcile. I think it's high time we reconcile, Master Marlin. Please sit and we will pray together. Okay. Amen. Amen. My voice now was indeed prompt in delivering my message. I'm surprised you deigned drop by at all. You done quite well for yourself after all. It's all good to see that your time at Kirsa was not squandered. What? Part of famous artist now you have been doing in recent years after learning such mess in testing. Is it going to room, yes, Master Artist, never beg you to please commission Marion Crutch waiting for me. My parent wants to keep adding more of his associates in. I'm treating going back to it. Okay. Yes, King Hiroshim, he insisted upon insulting the Pope despite his style as defender of the faith. Of course you'd find yourself in that mess, Andreas. I wouldn't know. You're certainly being paid handsomely for your efforts. Yes, I'm living comfortably. What did you ask me here for, anyway? In truth, I had hoped to discuss the rising tension between the Abbey and the townspeople, and to clarify the situation for you, Andreas. Please, Abbot, I'm all ears. I'm relieved to hear it. I believe you've only heard from one side of the issue, Andreas. Those little speeches about taxes don't account for the entire situation. Why demand such high taxes then? Well, they were high 7 years ago. I was clicking away the text. Anyway, with the scriptorium closer, the taxes are necessary to make up for the lost income. You didn't plan for the inevitable by preventing your revenue streams. Guess I was different on this. Until recently, the monastery had patrons like Florence to help keep it going. Since then, I've been trying to find other revenue, but the other brothers won't cooperate or hear my ideas, especially Adak. Brother Guy has gone over the expenses himself. Raising taxes is the best way to cover the costs. But what about the prohibiting the peasant from using the forest? That's a new restriction. Lebkuchen? Pheasant? What is that? Bread? Lebkuchen. Okay, whatever. The forest belongs to the Abbey and the peasants have no right to use it legally. It's theft. According to wisdom, established the church with his law, and they would do well to remember that. Doesn't God law now account for graciousness and charity? The peasants have exhausted my graciousness and charity for too long already and have little regard in the church authority itself. The monastery and the church exist to help stop such foolishness, to help regulate mankind's sins and greed. The peasants and those folk have gone too far. Yet they will continue their disobedience by collecting herbs of St. John's Eve. The whole town knows I've forbidden it. The matter is clear, and I will excommunicate anyone who defies my order. You would condemn the town over something so petty? That's up to them. Remaining impartial will be impossible as long as you're in town. Support me in ending this foolish rebellion. You have a reputation in town, Andreas. You're such a successful man. The townsfolk believe they are, and the townsfolk believe they are like you. I'd like to convince the other townsfolk, the printer, for example, that his uprising is not in their best interest. Just the town will follow him, and the peasants will have no chance to resist. We can end this peacefully. Depends on genuine grievances. Why not talk with them and negotiate? forgiving man, but that their stubbornness has challenged even me. So it's past the point of talking, Andres. That's why I'm begging you to help in the matter. Please take more time to think about it. I apologize. We must conclude for now. I'll excuse myself. I'm expected with your service and complaint tonight. Think on what we discussed, Andreas. I trust you can find your way out. Go, Father Abbot. Good night. Hmm. Okay. Oh, did I need to go to sleep actually? No town commons. Let's go. Oh, it's the vicar man. Carl! Bastian, look at how big the bonfire is. The decorations are so fancy. The St. John's Eve Festival is a big event for Tessin. I missed it the last time I was here. Haven't you ever been to a festival like this, Gospel? No, I've never seen anything like this. Can I stay at the bonfire to see the costume members of them collect the earth, Master Mahler, please? Just follow along and don't get in their way. I'm too tired for the festival. I think I'll just turn in for the night. Yes, promise I won't make trouble. I'll see you tomorrow, Master. Well, I'm gonna talk with people first. Yes. Jason, you must be that illustrious artist. Lucius, hardly. Balthasar. I'm going to be impolite. I have heard many good things around the town about our friend here. Balthasar Isenko. Pleasure to meet you. Call me Balthas, please. It's far more familiar. Pleased to meet you. Yes, you are Mahler. Oh no, let's cut to the long-winded pleasantries. Bring you Tessin, Balthas. Balthasar here decided to stay in this godforsaken town for whatever unfathomable reason his card broke. It is not unfathomable. I enjoy calming vistas and peace of life. It has been neither lately. We were downtown to what is that you do, Balthas? He's an inventor of sorts. I make all manner of mechanical contraptions. For use it is. Why don't the inventor exist to create, to go one step further? One step further towards the garbage heap. It makes sense you'd also be with your friend Werner. Like some people, he has a sense of humor. Yes. Perhaps you will find a friend yourself someday, Mr. Malcolm. Yes, you will find a friend yourself someday. Okay, have you had the chance to work town tonight? I mean, the sights could be inspiring to your artistic mind. What do you mean? Go look at the peasant ingenuity on display, the bonfire itself, for example. It's built to allow the air and the heat to flow through it at great speed, and how it roars. It's a bit almost worthy of a university degree. These people have natural tradition. They manage to figure out many clever things without even most cursory education. Noise that comes from preceding generation, with experience passing along the chain of time. Not quite the knowledge of a rigorously educated mind, perhaps, but nonetheless useful. Smarter than reason to be smart. Because you would say that neither of you know these people like I do. God has assigned them their place in the order of the world of good reason. It's some merit in learning from the peasants, even you, Werner, given their understanding of herbal remedies. The traditions are profane. Consider the Eve of St. John, tainted by their pagan rituals, it's an affront to Christ. St. Eligius warned against precisely that nearly 1,000 years ago. St. Eligius? St. Goshen, Bishop of he has come with these pagan festivals all the time. Christmas? The harming affects man's eternal soul. You might not see it, but God where's this newfound piety come from? You wind up about this, aren't you? You said like the Lord gave you a punk holler. I think the church will suffer by paganism while Luther's acolytes tear down its walls. Luther's acolytes? We live in dangerous times. If you can't see that, you're more of an imbecile than I thought. We got too serious, my friends. Far too grim. We're here to celebrate. I'll let you continue with your evening then. Good night. Very good night. Well, do come by my workshop, Master Marley. I would love to exchange ideas. It'd be my pleasure. Splendid. Until then. Carl! Evening, Andreas. Say, how do you like the bonfire? We built it nice this year. You can stir it. It's a fine setup, Carl. Excellent work. I know we can't compare to where you come from, but we still give it our all. The celebration of the lights will prepare the way of our Lord. And did you remember Andreas Mahler, the master artist? Yeah, I've seen him around. Some people. Hello, Mr. Mahler, how are you? I am well, thank you, young master. And there's a good one, let me tell you. A bit of a rascal, as you can see, but he's a good head and a good heart. Likes to hide it, though. Yeah, Dad, will you stop? He needs to rile you up just like your mother. So what do you think about the festival, Anton? It's fine, I guess, like the fires when they are lit. The mountains get to twinkle like the stars. I don't like when people get drunk and rowdy as the night goes on. They get into fights and all. Yeah. Anyone in particular? Dad keeps the trouble away, yes. Yeah, he doesn't like that when those goddamn assets go too far. Language boy, God doesn't do come into blasphemy. Those are your words, Dad. Guess you don't quote me, quote the scripture instead. It's better for your soul. With your father, Anton, I will do. Jesus. Hey, what did I just say? Don't let your mother catch you with that one. And how is Helene? Is she not attending the bonfire? She'll join us later. She went with Martha to the church into the street and to pick some flowers for the garlands and wreaths. Garlands and wreaths. It's important to hold on to traditions. You're at this period of time to have it. Besides, maybe Martha and Helen will come across the blossom of a fern out there. Blossom of a fern? First and foremost, that means no power to speak with animals for you, boy. I doubt they'd have anything interesting to say anyway. I just can't talk, I'm not a baby, you know. Indeed you are not. You means you're a bit short for your age. Hi Joe, now let's enjoy the celebrations. Well, I'll let you get back to it then. So until later. Bye. festival. I hope, of course, he's staying. I miss this, especially after Burly Boys built such a beautiful bonfire. A Burly Boy like me would do anything for you, though. Couldn't tell myself. Okay, the food, the fires, the dancing, it really is a night to enjoy. It's another to the anniversary of the birth of Blessed John, ritual for he who prepared the way. Ah, my jaw hurts for reading. Ah, yes, and it have liked everyone to have a good mood in their heart and good food in their bellies. As a hermit who wandered into the desert, living on locusts and wild honey, forever weren't agree. I like to leave off some wild honey myself if you catch my reading. Are you going to hit a toast corn and go into the forest? No, I'm really not looking for trouble. There's enough of that going around. Even though you supported him earlier during his speech, you, Brigitte, gathering any herb. My village is by my Martin's side. The words of the abbot is the word of the church. It's improper to go against the word of the church. Well, it's like less improper than all the time you spent with Veronica. Open it, I'm sorry. Just joking, came out for. It's good for the heart to have cherished friends. It's fine. Andreas, I was about to say that bonfire is enough. We will dance until our legs begin to water. Right, Martin? I will not miss it for the word. Lord. That's delightful. I hope you have a great day. You as well, Andreas. See you later. Teal. Hello, Mr. Mahler. Woo. Evening Teal, enjoying the festival. Very much so. I perhaps feel a tad off for the more effective side of the celebration, but I enjoy the sights and sounds. You know the word about the summer solstice links back to the Romans. I thought you didn't read Latin. I picked up few words over the years, and I still have the mind to put two and two together. Admirable, I must admit. He's not a Mr. Mahler, mainly progress and occasional word solstice. Such as it looks at this time of the year, the sun rises higher for a long time, then it stays there, before falling again. Fitting allegory for the great cosmic arc of mankind, rise and fall. To make up for that, dancing, weeping, songs, joy and mirth. You do seem united, although I don't think the same applies to that, you know. Toast courting danger, I agree, going against the degree of reality like so. The festival has always had a rebellious streak of jest and mockery. I don't see it as sacred as some. Would I be mocking? Most of the community, most like the wisest folks get up to experience those more important than us peasants. Overall, I think it brings people together. I wish I could read more about this. Well, with the Abbey 7 books from the library, I hope that I could get some for myself, but it proved to be far too expensive. Klaus and his printings have proven to be of more use and very bit cheaper. Come across some interesting tales. I have indeed, Mr. Mahler. But I didn't quite understand everything. The text was in Latin. It was by Roman named Strabo and it was about geography. That's why I noticed it. I don't believe it. I don't believe I've had the chance to read anything by him. It was a fairly complicated read, I must admit. book was about many kind of barbarians, which also include the Raiti tribe I read about years ago. People who used to live on this very land before the Romans arrived. He called this place Ratium and described it as a cluster of dove huts and its people hostile and warlike, all interested in hunting and fighting. There was something about Manus and his sons, but I couldn't understand what of it. In any case, when the Romans came, most of these locals were driven out, and some were captured to work in the fields and the mines. What happened to the locals who were forced out? No idea. I would imagine that after the Romans were driven out and their empire started falling apart, maybe the barbarians came back. They were really the same people, known as from elsewhere. I guess we may never know. Thank you for the quick history. I'll let you get back to the festivities. Enjoy yourself tonight, Mr. Muller. Until later. That's funny looking. Good evening, Andreas. Nice to see you here. Grandpa, look who it is. Hey? Oh, the artist. You're still around? I thought I'd stay and enjoy the festivities. Ah, you call this a festival? Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. You're not going to tell the story again, are you? You kids need to learn. You kids need to learn by its heart, else Bearcha will run you down. Wild hunt. Oh, come on! What? Witcher? The Superman is a cavalcade of spirits and feats with makers. Okay. Yes, it draws near. With my warning, Grandpa, you're getting agitated again. It's not good for your health. Nonsense, I can outlive any bastard out there. So, where was I? These mountains. Hunt. Yes, did you bring your mask? Nope. And you realize I was supposed to bring one. But of course I had to suffer. The mask ought to protect us as we banish the witches and spirits into Birch's path. She punishes all humans she finds in the woods of St. John's Eve, since only witches are out in the wilderness. Anyone caught will be turned into animals, and no one could priest. Anyone caught will be turned into animals. No one but a priest can turn you back. Well, I guess I can imagine worse punishment. You joke about this, but you won't be laughing when Persia finds you. Stay indoors tonight. If you want to come outside, stay within the light of St. John's fire. At least St. Sadia blesses the herbs in the forest this night. And the women will gather the herbs regardless of the bastard I got. Certainly a good point that should stockpile some for the winter. People are teaching me about the local traditions. Eh? Hey, Big York. Grab some of those ashes with you after the bonfire has burned down. Fine. Ashes will be good for the soul in your garden. You're smart ass for a city boy, eh? If we drive the cattle across the ashes to give them disease. Now that story time is over. How are you enjoying the evening so far, Andreas? Very enlightening. It's the best time to spend with your friends. You heard anything interesting? Bad gossip, you two are like that burner in the forest smoking. That's... Oh, fuck! Always knows you about other people. The dinner with the appetite, I guess. Talking never stops. It'll be an interesting discussion, I'm sure. We can talk some sense to fight Bruno. He's not making these moves here with us. Not like we're asking for much. I'll do what I can. We can ask. I guess I couldn't keep you then. You have an important meeting to attend. You're right, I can't keep the other waiting too long. I already waited, talked with him. I need to go to sleep. Also in real. Don't forget to enjoy the night celebrations. It's much more simple than the one in Nuremberg, but it's pretty all the same. Yeah, speaking with everybody. Come on, here. Choose for the evening and close and enjoy the celebration. Yeah, just go on the sleepy time. Okay. Is there anything here? Can I talk with you? Someone? Hello, interest, nothing else. Okay. I should get some rest. Go to sleep. What will happen? Will I wake up? Another dream. Do I now have to go through this? Sabine? What is it? Come home. I will soon. You're lying. Sometimes I think you must despise me. But maybe it's worse than that. Maybe I'm nothing to be regarded at all. What am I to you? An annoyance? A bother? A nuisance to being on while you lead another life in London? Is there ever an ounce of love in your heart for me? As much as you had for me. You can't help but be cruel, can you? So you didn't love me? Fine. Go back to your work, the only thing that makes you happy. This is so long without him. Stop. Criticism would only amplify the career. Stop. Leave me alone with the memory of him. Alone just for one night. One night before I don't have to dream about him. Did we have a son who died? Thank you. Wow. August. Andreas. Hello, August. you aren't going to say anything. You never say anything. I'm sorry I couldn't do anything for you. I suppose there's not much one can do against the plague. You get tired where you are. Last time I saw you, I said good night to you. I couldn't come to the bed, so I stood in the doorway. I just stood in the dark. You didn't say anything back, so I said it again. I don't know how long I stood there, just waiting for you to say good night. You still look the same age to me. I wonder if I'll ever forget your face. Do I remember your mother as she is? I remember loving her. Yes, on both. In real. I loved you, little boy. Sometimes I wish I could die so I wouldn't feel it anymore. But I can't. So I retrace my steps every night, and I find my way back to her. Back to you. Love you, August. Good night. Okay. What happened to this place? Where's Prester John? And where's Socrates and Saint Scrobian? Scrobian wasn't on the ship of fools. You won't answer me. No thoughts for Beatrice? Or Beatrice, aren't you? Once. Melancholia. Like the words of caution, of prudence. And now? More and less than caution, the ache of doubt that stiffens to paralysis, paralysis that breeds despair, melancholia. What happened to the others? What happens to you happens to us. The foundations of this city are still moored within the oceans of your mind. So that explains the oceans of the mind. On the sleeve. Its code does not rule your mind rules the code. Once reason, curiosity and foolishness of your dwelt under the ages of your intellect. I am all that remains, the melancholy of life's autumn. How did it come to this? You turned your gaze to your own dark center. You know the crosses of your own life. You know what the choices you've made have brought you here. What am I supposed to do about it now? Change your life? Not everyone can do that easily. Wait, I shouldn't be here. I needed to help someone. Is Casper alright? So your thoughts aren't entirely turned inward. There's still something in you that cares for others in spite of your melancholy. Perhaps there is still hope for us. Wake up, Andreas. Well, that's nice, because I'm going to need to stop playing this because I'm tired and I have to finish this probably tomorrow. Going to finish this probably tomorrow. So Hello. Oh, it's going. It's going. It's gone.